everyone. I am Roslyn, Assistant Professor in EC Department of RMK Engineering College. I welcome you all to this session on cathode ray oscilloscope. Let us see what are the topics which we are going to deal in this session. First, we are going to see what is a cathode ray oscilloscope CRO. We are going to see the construction details of an CRO, and then we are going to see the working or the operation of a CRO, and finally we are going to see the applications of cathode ray oscilloscope. First, let us see what is CRO. CRO is cathode ray oscilloscope. This provides a visual presentation of any waveform applied to the input terminal. The waveform can be sinusoidal, non-sinusoidal in nature. The oscilloscope consists of following major subsystems. It has a cathode ray tube which plays a very important role in the visual presentation. It has vertical amplifiers, horizontal amplifier, sweep generator, trigger circuit and associated power supply. The use of cathode ray oscilloscope is it can measure the quantities such as peak voltage, frequency, phase difference, pulse width, delay time, rise time and fall time. Let us see how the CRO operates. CRO has a signal to be displayed on the CRT screen. This signal is applied to the vertical input terminal where it is fed to the vertical amplifier, as you can see in the block diagram. The signal is then amplified and then it is applied to the vertical deflection plate, which cause the beam to be deflected in the vertical plane. The output of the vertical amplifier is connected with the switch S1 and is applied to the sweep generator. The sweep generator will develop a voltage at the horizontal deflection plane that increase linearly with time. This linearly increasing voltage is also called as ramp voltage or sawtooth waveform. This causes the beam to be deflected equal distance horizontally per unit of time. And this is how the CRT screen displays a waveform. In the CRO, the major equipments or major blocks are the vertical amplifier, horizontal amplifier and sweep generator. The vertical amplifier is used to amplify the signal at its input before it is applied to the vertical deflection plates, as you can see in the block diagram. And horizontal amplifier amplify the signal before it is applied to the horizontal deflection plates. And the sweep generator, as I told you already, it generates the sawtooth or ramp signal which will cause the horizontal deflection plate to deflect the beam. The major block or the major subsystem in a CRO operation is cathode ray tube, CRT. The CRT is the heart of the CRO in providing the visual display of an input signal waveform. The CRT or the cathode ray tube consists of four basic parts: an electron gun which provides the stream of electrons, and then focusing and accelerating elements to produce a well-defined beam of electrons, and horizontal and vertical deflecting plates to control the path of the electron beam, and an evacuated glass envelope with a phosphorescent screen which glows visibly when it is struck by an electron beam. And this phosphorescent screen displays the input signal waveform. The control grid present in the cathode ray tube regulates the number of electrons that reach the anode and hence the brightness of the spot on the screen. The focusing anode ensures that the electrons leaving the cathode in slightly different directions are focused to a narrow beam and arrive at the same spot on the screen. The electron gun is comprised of the cathode, the control grid, focusing anode and accelerating anode. All this ensures that the electron beam is focused and narrowed to the spot on the screen. The deflecting plates, the vertical deflecting plates and the horizontal deflecting plates will deflect the beam in order to produce the bright spot with respect to the input waveform. An electric field between the first pair of plates deflects the electrons horizontally, and an electric field between the second pair deflects them vertically. If no deflecting fields are present, the electrons will travel in a straight line from the hole in the accelerating anode to the center of the screen, where they produce a bright spot, but they will not give you the input waveform. So deflecting plates play a very important role in presenting the visual display of the input waveform. So that's about the operation of the cathode ray oscilloscope. Now let us see what are the applications of the cathode ray oscilloscope. Cathode ray oscilloscope or CRO is used for voltage measurement, period and frequency measurement and phase difference measurement. When we use the CRO for measuring the voltage, the peak to peak value of the voltage is computed as the vertical peak to peak division multiplied by the volts per division in the CRO. This will give the peak to peak value of the voltage, from which the RMS value of the signal can be found out. Then we have the period and frequency measurement. The time period of a sine wave is determined by measuring the time for one cycle in the horizontal division, and then we are going to multiply that value by the time per division control settings. So period T is equal to nothing but horizontal divisions for a single cycle or one cycle multiplied by time per division. Frequency is nothing but it is inverse of the period. So F is equal to 1 by T. In phase difference measurement, the phase difference in divisions is measured and it is multiplied by degree per division. This is how we determine the phase difference between the signals. So now we have seen the CRO, its construction details, its operation and its applications. Let us quickly summarize what we have seen in this session. In this session of cathode ray oscilloscope, we saw that cathode ray oscilloscope gives us a visual presentation of an input signal applied to it. Now then we saw about how the CRO is constructed. CRO is constructed with the help of four major subsystems: CRT tube, and then the deflection plates, and then amplifiers, and then the sweep generator and the power supply. Then we saw about the operation of the CRO. How the signal being applied is given to the vertical deflection plate through the vertical amplifier and horizontal deflection plate through the horizontal amplifier, and how the sweep generator generates a linear ramp or sawtooth waveform to control the horizontal deflection plate, and how the input waveform is being displayed in the CRT screen. Then we saw about the CRT tube, the cathode ray tube and its operation. Then we saw finally the applications of CRO. Thank you.